Yo, what's up, world? It's your boy Philochko here. You know that American dude with the incredible mood with the EHC hat that looks mad fat? That's me. And what am I doing for you guys today? Well, today I am bringing you part 2 of 1000 phrasal verbs. Today we're going to go through phrasal verbs number 13 through number 24, in which each of these phrasal verbs I'm going to teach you, which you can see over here. With each of these phrasal verbs I'm going to teach you, I'm going to tell you how to use them, whether they're separable or non-separable, whether they're transitive, intransitive. I'll basically give example sentences so you can understand how to use them, okay? So why waste time? Let's get to it. First one for today is to ask out. Now, to ask out is separable, and when you ask someone out, you're basically inviting the person somewhere to spend time with you because you like this person in a romantic way. So if I see a beautiful woman named Dasha, I'm likely to ask Dasha out by saying, "Hey Dasha, let's go see a movie," or "Hey Dasha, let's go have dinner." That's me asking out Dasha. I can ask Dasha out, or someone can say, "Hey Philochko, why don't you ask out Dasha?" That's how that works. It is separable, and to ask out means to invite someone somewhere because you like them and you have some romantic feelings for them. Like maybe we'll go have some wine or some champagne or something like that. That's when I ask Dasha out. Next one is to ask around, and this one is not separable. You cannot separate it. Now, ask around, you can just say it as it is. Hey, why don't you ask around? Or let's say someone asks me a question. They say, "Hey Phil, do you know how to get to the Lenin statue?" I could say, "No, you should ask around because I don't know." When you basically tell someone to ask around, you're basically telling them to ask other people. To ask other people because you don't know. That's typically how we tell someone to find out information from other people when we don't know it ourselves. So you can say, "Hey Phil, how far is Novosibirsk from Tomsk? How many hours on the train is it?" I can say, "I don't know, I think you need to ask around." AKA, go pose that question to other people. Ask around, pose that question to other people until you find it. So when you tell someone to ask around, you're telling them to pose that question or give that question to other people because they might have the answer for you, and it is non-separable, okay? Next one is to attach to. Now this one is only used separately. It's only used when these two words are separated. Example sentence: you shouldn't attach too much importance to what people think of you. You shouldn't attach too much importance to what people think of you. So basically what that means is don't give it that much importance. Don't give it that much relevance to yourself. That is the best sentence for that. Or do not attach too much importance to money. Do not attach too much importance to money. There's a lot of other things you can do with your life. You don't need to be rich or billionaire or wealthy. No, you just need enough money to take care of yourself and you should be fine. That's what they mean if they tell you do not attach too much to the importance of money. So when you attach something to something, you're basically giving it relevance. You're connecting two things. So do not attach too much importance to the amount of money you have. That's connecting importance and money, and you're saying not to do it. Or you can say attach a lot of importance to money. That means yes, money is very important, okay? And that one is basically only used separately. Next one we have to attend to. This one is non-separable. To attend to basically means to take care of or give attention towards something. For example, let's say my laptop or my notebook, as some of you call it, my computer, has a virus on it. It has a virus. Let's say I'm hanging out with my friends. "Hey friends, yeah, everything's going great. Yeah, we're playing Uno. I think I need to attend to my computer now because it has a virus. I need to go attend to it." That means I need to go give it attention and try to fix the problem. That's what it means to attend to give attention to, or to try to fix it, or just to take care of. That's to attend to. So let's say your mother's sick. Someone can call you and say, "Hey, you need to go attend to mom. She's very sick." That means to go give her attention and take care of her, okay? So that's to attend to. Next one we're going to get to is to average out, and this one is separable. To average out basically means to find the middle ground with a certain amount of money usually, or find the middle ground with a certain situation or thing. So for example, let's say I make money every day. Monday I made $10, next day $15, next day $8, next day $9, $8, $11, and $12, so on and so on. Someone could say, how much money did you make this week? I can say, well, I made $8, $12, and $10. Well, it averages out to, I think that averages out to about $10. That's like the middle ground of it. That's what the average is. It's like the middle. What's made the most and the least, and no, all of them added up, then divided by the amount of numbers that you added together, that's where you get the average. But you can also use this with situations that you can't really use with math. So you can say something like, how often does your wife anger you? Like, you don't count every time she angers you. You don't know. You can't actually make it math, but you can average it out in your head. Like, how often does your wife anger you? Well, she angers me a good amount. I would say it averages out to about 2 times a week she angers me. So that's like usual. That is the average, so to say. I don't like giving the definition of a phrase by using the same word in the phrase in the definition, but in this one it's really hard, okay? So it's like the middle ground. That is when something averages out. It's the middle ground of it, okay? Next one we have to back down. And this one is separable. Now basically to back down is to retreat, to step back, to not do it. So let's say I want to fight someone, and I find out the person I'm about to fight is Roy Jones. I would have to back down. I'm going to back down. I'm like, oh, never mind, I don't want to fight because he's much bigger than me. But at the same time, you can back someone down. So let's say I was going to fight, and then the person I was going to fight was a 10-year-old kid, and the 10-year-old kid is scared of me. He's likely to back down. What does that mean? That means I am backing him down. I'm the reason he's backing down, so I am backing him down. When Roy Jones is in front of me, he is backing me down. That's why I'm backing down, okay? So this one is separable. So if you're a really big, strong person and you have a gun and a knife in your other hand, you can say, yesterday I backed Philochko down. He was scared of me because I had a gun and a knife. I backed Philochko down. Separable, that's how it works, perfect. It's basically to make someone retreat. That is basically to make someone back down, okay? Next one is to back out. This one is non-separable. When you back out, that means you basically leave an agreement. When you back out, you're basically leaving an agreement. You're leaving something that you were supposed to finish. You're leaving it early. So a lot of times, I know all gamers know this one. When you play Call of Duty, you enter the room and you're playing it. But if you don't want to play in that room anymore during the game and you leave, that means you backed out the game. You left early. So you hear people all the time say, I don't like this game, I want to back out. That means you're leaving early. Or let's say you have an agreement with somebody to hang out with them every day for a week, 7 days. But first day you didn't like them, second day you didn't like them, third day you can say, oh, you know, it was cool hanging out with you, but I'm going to back out. I think I'm going to back out of this agreement because I don't like it. So to back out basically means to leave something early. And usually it's an agreement that you're leaving early. That's when you back out. Next one is to back up. We're going to do back up, okay? Next one is to back up. Now, when you back someone up, this one is separable. When you back someone up, you support them. That's when you give someone backup or you back someone up. For example, let's say my friend is outside and people think he robbed the store. But I know he didn't rob the store because he was at my house. I can go outside and I can back him up. That's basically me agreeing with him and supporting him. That's backing him up. Whenever you see a lawyer in court with a client, the lawyer is basically there to back up that person, to say, hey, I'm representing this person, I'm protecting this person is telling the truth, this person did not commit the crime. That's backing someone up. So basically, when you back up someone, you're giving them support. You're trying to keep them out of trouble and you're trying to keep them safe. That's when you back someone up. You are giving them support, and backup is separable, okay? Excellent. Next one we have to bail out. And this one is separable because you can bail someone out. Now, aside from prison, not talking about prison, other than that, when you bail someone out, you're basically getting them out of trouble by paying for their problem. So let's say I owe my friend $100. I don't have the $100. Let's say a girl who likes me pays that guy $100 for me. Now I don't have to give him $100. She bailed me out. She bailed me out of trouble. Now I don't have trouble with those guys. Now I just maybe have to give her the money if she wants it. That's bailing someone out. A lot of times that happens with businesses. Let's say there's one business that's a good business, the other business is a bad business, so it lost all its money. Lost all its money and it even owes some money. If this strong company over here likes the other company, they can bail them out by giving them the money they need in order to come back and be a company again. So when you bail someone out, you basically fix their problem. You fix their problem by paying the punishment that they were supposed to pay. That's when you bail someone out, okay? Or a company out, or something out, all right? Next one. Next one is to bank on. To bank on, I think this one is British, because we use it a little differently in American English, but to bank on means to count on. Literally means to count on, or to rely upon. For example, I bank on my passport whenever I go out and I see police. Because if they stop me, only way I cannot go to jail is by showing my passport. Because my passport shows I'm supposed to be here. So in that case, I bank on my passport, which means I count on my passport. But in American English, we use this a little different. We say something like, if we say bank on, some people use it as in they will make money or they're betting on something. So for example, I can say I'm willing to bank on the fact that this guy is going to make a slam dunk and win the competition, or the slam dunk competition. I'm willing to bank on it. He's going to win. I'm willing to bank on it right now. That means to bet money. So in British English, it means to count on, but for some people in American English, it means to bet money, to bank on, okay? Next one. Next one is to base on. And this one is basically the reason for your ideas. And this one is separable. So for example, let's say somebody would ask me, what is your opinion on Russia? I can say, Russia is too big. It's too big for me. And they're like, what do you base that on? And I'm like, well, from the evidence. I base my beliefs on the fact that when I'm in the airplane from Moscow and I go all the way to Vladivostok, which is one country, it takes 8 hours. It's very big. And imagine, I can also base that on imagining if there was a flight from Kaliningrad, Russia, all the way to Yuzhny-Sakhalinsk, not Yuzhny-Sakhalinsk, Kamchatka, from Kaliningrad to Kamchatka, that would be maybe 11 hours or something. So I'm basing this on the fact that airplanes take a long time, and if I want to take a train from Moscow, which is in Russia, all the way to Vladivostok, which is in Russia, it takes a week. That's how big the country is. So basically, when something is based on something, you're basically saying, this is the reason I believe so. This is my evidence, okay? So that's how that works. So one more example. Let's say someone says, I know Phil's American. And then someone says, how do you know he's American? What evidence do you have? And they say, well, I base that on the fact that he speaks like an American, he was in movies in America, and he even started his YouTube channel in America, okay? So basically, when you base something on something, you're providing the evidence for why you believe something. And last one is to bear down on. And this one is non-separable, and it's 3 words. Now, when someone or something is bearing down on someone or something, that means they're either heading towards it or they're giving it a lot of pressure. They're heading towards it like physically, or they're giving it a lot of pressure. So I can say, let's say my YouTube channel is not doing so great, and YouTube says, hey Philochko, if your YouTube channel doesn't get better, we're gonna cut it. If your YouTube channel does not get better, we're going to destroy it. I can tell my friend, oh, YouTube is bearing down on my channel because it's not doing good. They're like staring at it, they're telling me what to do, they're bearing down on me right now. I have to do something right now because they're coming for me and they want to shut down my channel. Or it could be heading towards someone. So let's say an army's having a war with a bigger army. The smaller army is losing. When a bigger army is coming towards the smaller army to finish them, the small army will be thinking, oh, they're bearing down on us from all angles, we're in trouble. So that's basically to be heading towards someone, or to be giving strict attention to someone or something. That usually comes with some punishment when you're bearing down, or it doesn't have to be a punishment, it just has to be extreme attention or heading in the direction of something. That is bearing down on something or someone. And that is our 12 for today. Let me pronounce them for you one more time. We have ask out, ask around, attach to, attend to, average out, back down, back out, back up, bail out, bank on, base on, and bear down on. And that's basically it. Hope you liked it, hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned new stuff. Be sure to add me of Contacte and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see all my videos and all that stuff. Check the links in the description if you want to buy some EHC hats. Also, I give lessons online every Monday and Thursday, big group lessons, and I'm out here in Novosibirsk, and I also throw some parties out here, so check the links in the description. And that's basically it, guys. Thanks for watching. You know what the guy says at the end of all of my videos.
And don't be racist.
So don't be that is his catchphrase, the don't